Okay, so hello everyone, it's Beauty87 here, and today we're gonna get into a battle of the cream bronzers. Now, you already know I got the whole Fenty bronzer video up. As soon as I saw Rihanna coming out with them, I was like, yes, please, I need it. Please and thank you. So this is color chocolate, number 6. This is what I got. And in the Huda Beauty Tan Tour Contour and Bronzer Cream, I got the color tan because I remember that Princess K, when this first came out, she reviewed it and she had the color tan. So I figured it worked for her. It definitely worked for me because she's darker than I am. So, oh crap, I just dug into it right there. But this is what the color looks like. As you can see, like I said, the top just hit it. And it looks like it's a little bit darker than Rihanna's. Not by much, so like, see, it's like, looks like it's a smidget darker than Rihanna's. But I'm going to start off with the Rihanna one since I actually know what I'm doing with that one. With the Huda one, I have never tried, so I don't know. And I'm going to take this foundation blurring brush, because as y'all know, the brush I normally use is a brush like this. So I figured I would use that one for the Huda one since I'm more versed with that one. And since I'm more versed with this cream, I figured I could use a different brush and get away with pulling it off. So we're going to put Fenty on this side, and then we're going to Huda on this side. So hopefully I didn't grab too much at once. I don't feel like I did. Okay, yeah, no. And then I usually just follow the dark spot on my face, as weird as it is, like where it naturally contours, like in there, I usually follow that shadow. Because I like to use cream bronzers as cream contours and then just going with a powder bronzer on top. So a lot of people have been saying they look at this as a contour shade, not a you know, bronzer shade, and I agree, and I'm fine with that because I use cream for contour and then I just put a bronzer shade on top of the cream contour, and that's what works for me. So as you can see, it's a nice little bronze situation. I look nice in bronze to the goals, and it's a nice shade, so I'm here for it. It's the vibe. Okay, so now you see what the Fenty one looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take the Tantour in tan, and I remember Casey Holmes saying this is really difficult to work with, so I'm kind of nervous. Plus, it looks way darker than what I was just using, so I'm like, So I took like very small amount because I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be easy to blend, because I remember Casey saying it wasn't. Oh God, look at y'all. And I didn't even take that much, but look how dark that is. At least it's blending out halfway decent. I thought it was gonna be like really difficult to blend. It's not super difficult to blend, but you know, I can definitely see the coloring in it versus the coloring in the Fenty one. I feel like it's a little more subdued on that side than it is on this side. This one is just like bam, pow, and I didn't take nearly as much product. But because the color is darker, I'm just, you know, feeling some type of way. So that's, tell me which side you all like better. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of like in the Huda side better as far as the colors going because it's a little bit darker. But, you know, I feel like the Fenty side is easier to build up, and I like that one since, you know, everybody isn't that versed with cream products. So if you're a beginner, I'd probably recommend the Fenty one over the Huda one, just because I feel like Huda's, as you can see, is quite dark, and if you pick up too much with it, it can be easy to get carried away. Not like the Fenty one is easy to get carried away too if you pick up a little bit too much, but I feel like it'll blend out easier than the Huda one would. So that's why I'm recommending that so far. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and come back in a second. I gotta finish filming my full face of Dior, and then matter of fact, no, we'll just go ahead and cover up the bronzer now and then blend out this and call it a day, so that I won't have to come back to this video again later. But yeah, I'm going to take my Juno & Co brush and use this to put on my bronzer. I'm putting on the Vesca bronzer in the color, I think it's about Kissed by Bali or something like that. So, oh God, ciao. That's okay, my face powder can fix the fact that I picked up too much of this product at once. Because I definitely picked up way too much of that bronzer. Look at that. Like, I look crazy as hell, y'all. Well, we're gonna fix it later, so sorry. When you see me again, it will be fixed. That is the point. So yeah, okay, but yeah, it looks like I just got a really dirty face on both sides, it looks like. But the concealer and all that will fix that out. So anyway, I will do a check-in with you all later on the bronzer and how I feel like they're wearing with this Vesca bronzer on top of them. So just stay tuned for the update, you guys. Okay everyone, so it's update time. So check out bronzer on both sides, and then the well, you can see how the setting spray is holding up based on how my face looks. I feel like both the bronzers look fine. I feel like my face looks just as oily on both sides, so I don't feel like the setting sprays are like. I feel like the setting sprays are about even. Oh God, it's my teeth, y'all. Oh, please. So sorry, I don't know what that was. I did eat when I came home, so maybe that's what it was. Anyway, I don't really have too much to say about the setting sprays. I feel like this bronzer is like leaving more than this side, so I feel like the Fenty side lasts a little bit better than the Huda side, because y'all know I had on way more bronzer on both sides, and I feel like you can still see a lot more bronzer on this side than you can on this side. But let me know. Like I said, as far as oil go, my nose is always oily, but I feel like both sides in here are oily as well, so I don't feel like it did and then for oil controlling, but I don't feel like they're supposed to do that. I think they're supposed to give you a nice blurred finish. And I feel like it looks blurred on both sides. I feel like it looks a little more, maybe. Well, like on either way, I feel like they both look still somewhat blurred. I feel like this side looks a little more blurred than this side. I don't know. So far it looks like the Hourglass setting spray is winning over the Tatcha one, and it looks like the Fenty bronzer is winning over the Huda Beauty setting powder. I mean the Huda Beauty bronzer. And as you see, the lip product is still on completely, which I'm kind of shocked about. But in all fairness, I didn't eat anything yet. I'm about to go eat now, so maybe that's why. Anyway, I'm sorry if you hear Adriangameover and, you know, his grandma in the background. But, yeah. As y'all know, you always hear something up in here. You don't never just get complete silence unless, you know, neither one of them is here. But I'll try to check in one more time with you guys, probably like around 10 o'clock before I take all this stuff out and have like a final verdict thing or whatever. But so far, I'm thinking the Fenty is lasting better and is more prominent, and that the Hourglass setting spray is doing better than the Tatcha one. So we'll see you later. Okay, so hello everyone. I have returned for the last check-in of the night. As you can see, the hair's looking a mess. I was about to put the bonnet on, but I was like, we're not gonna be ratchet in this video. I had the bonnet. Lip is finally starting to come off, but in all fairness, I did like eat it like, I want to say after I did the last check-in, and I feel like the last check-in was at 8 o'clock because that's when Adriangameover got back home. So if you want to see this eye look, it should be coming eventually to Instagram. This is a palette, I mean not Instagram, YouTube. This is a palette mashup with the Tasha Denona Safari palette along with the Decadence palette, because as soon as I got done doing the what is it, the Pat McGrath makeup haul, I made sure that I got to use the Decadence palette immediately. So that's what's on the eyes right now. This is a full face of Dior, so this is the Dior Face and Body Foundation, the Dior Skin, Skin Correcting Forever Concealer, whatever they call it, and then the Dior Setting Powder, along with the Shiseido Foundation Powder, and the new last summer or last spring collection highlighter. It's called Coral Vibes, and so I got on a whole bunch of Dior stuff basically. But I did use 2 different setting sprays for about all the setting sprays, and then I did use 2 different cream bronzers, and I have the Vesca powder bronzer on top of each one. So this is the Huda side, this is the Fenty side. I'm liking the Fenty side way better. I like not like the Huda one isn't nice, it's just I didn't want to put on too much at once and have it build up too high, and I felt like when I did build it up, even though I built it up to the same intensity as the Fenty one, I feel like it's not nearly as much left behind as the Fenty one. Like the Fenty one, I still feel like I see clearly. This one, I feel like, you know, it's been fading away. And then when it comes to setting sprays, this is one side, this is the other side. I feel like both of them did about the same job. I'm actually thinking I like the Tatcha side a little bit better now, because I feel like this Hourglass side is even oilier than the Tatcha side. But neither one of them is really supposed to control, or it's just supposed to make your pores and your skin look smooth and airbrushed. And I feel like the Tatcha one is just doing a little better job. So I'm actually liking this side as a whole better than this side. I feel like this looks more oily, and this contour has gone away some. And this Nose area is always oily, like I told you all. I haven't found anything that helps with the oil on my nose. I was thinking about trying that e.l.f. spray and primer that Andrea Montellano talks about a lot. I don't know. We'll see. If e.l.f. has a sale, then I'll go hook that up, or if I can find it at CVS, I'll go ahead and buy it. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. So the verdict is in when it comes to the cream bronzer. As far as I'm concerned, Fenty wins because I feel like it lasted longer. And then with the Tatcha spray, I feel like it lasted longer and helped keep oils at bay a little bit better than this side. Not by much, though. But either one, I honestly don't necessarily say I'd recommend. If you have dry skin, then I'd recommend them. But if you have oily skin like me, I feel like they don't really blur the skin like they say they do. And for 48 bucks a pop, I don't think either one of them was worth it, to be perfectly honest. And I still love Tatcha, though, but this spray just isn't worth it to me. If I was going to go run quick errands and do like a nice little simple, you know, like soft beat or soft glam as people like to call it, then I would use either one of those setting sprays. But it's for like a full 8-hour shift, especially since summer is coming, it's not gonna work for me now. In the fall and winter, these will probably be better because I'm not gonna have nearly as much oil. But since we're getting into spring and summer, they're just not right for me right now. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. I'm gonna watch this off and take my ass to bed. Good night.